Pulling. We live, baby.
We're live.
Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Episode 12, TTE Talks. Today's episode is called If It's Up, Then It's Stuck. Ugh. we got a special guest with us today who's probably gonna be he probably gonna be a staple in the episodes going forward. We got Tua, TTE Nuts. My man's came over here. No shirt, all service.
No shirt, all service with a brewski, baby.
No shirt, all service with a brewski. He got the Shaq jersey in the back. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. Then we got Bali, of course, Mr. Moonwalk. Part of our
Yes,
first
sir.
part of our first 11 episodes. That's going to continue going forward. And you got myself soy sauce, Mr. Bald Man, whatever you want to call him. Don't even matter.
This?
What is that?
That's a bird.
Oh, it's a bird. It's
Yeah,
showing me
but-
a feather. But yeah, y'all. Last week we had a hell of an episode. We ran through a lot last week. We're gonna save y'all the details from what we ran through last week because we got a hell of an episode this week. So we're just gonna jump right in, man. Episode 12. It's up, then it's stuck. We're gonna kick it off as normal. Actually, before we kick it off with this and that, Tua, man, tell everybody about yourself. Tell everybody who you are, where you from. Obviously, we know your teams because they right there in the background.
Let them know.
Oh yeah. So
Let them know.
my name is Tua, and from the city of Long Beach, California. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised. It's my little brother Moonwalk right there, Ballin, and then that's my other brother right there, Soy, aka Soy Sauce. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, nothing really. We just love to talk sports, debate. Sometimes the conversations can be a little heated, but it's all love at the end.
Yeah, he getting crazy sometimes. Y'all saw last week on the debatables. He's got a little crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Things got crazy.
He's got a little crazy on the debatables last week. But we're gonna pop it in. We're gonna send it over to Polly to hook us up with the this or that.
This or that. All right. First one. Eyes that can film everything or ears that can record everything?
Ooh. Eyes that could film everything or ears that could record everything. I'm gonna go with eyes that could record everything.
Eyes that can record everything.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying? If I see you doing something, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm gonna do eyes that can film everything.
And plus, if you listening to stuff, like, yeah, it's beautiful to hear, but then if you ain't actually grasping it with your eyes, you can actually make the sounds in your head. You know what I mean? like it could be a beautiful thing. Somebody's, like a sun going down, like, you know what I mean? Like, and there's a couple on the beach. You could be like, damn, what sound in my head I can make? Because in your head, you're not deaf. You know what I mean? You're deaf physically, but in your head, your voice is still going. You know what I mean?
He's over here making whale sounds for people on the beach.
Exactly. You can do anything you want as long as you see it.
Oh, all right. Vita in the chat said he going with the eyes that record everything. Serena said ears because Soy be on some bullshit. Wow, there. Wow. Yesterday I got murdered in Among Us. Today I'm getting roasted on live. Like, damn, I can't catch a break. Tough.
Tough.
All right, next one. Gonna be an easy one. Look like a fish or smell like a fish?
Look like a fish.
Oh yeah,
smell like a fish.
I'm looking like a fish. Looking like a fish. I done smell some people that smell like fish, and some of them was in the Jordan locker room.
Them high school days was horrible.
Man, hey, especially when they throw the axe over the ass.
Yeah, that was.
I'm looking like a fish too.
Ass don't get along no how.
This will be the free nudity channel. Serena said she gonna look like a fish. She is looking like a fish.
Yeah. Next one. Not be able to open any closed doors, locked or unlocked, or not be able to close any open doors.
Ooh. No closing a door, locked or unlocked. Or no opening a door, locked or unlocked.
Yeah.
Or no closing a door. This will be just a double shorts. Throwing it back to the high school days.
I'll go to the second one.
Not be able to close any open doors.
Yep.
Not be
Yeah,
able
I
to,
don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second one too.
Yeah, because I don't want to feel trapped in.
Yeah. I get claustro, yup. Claustro,
Yep.
claustro finish the rest.
I don't want to get the close the door on me.
I be getting claustro close the doors. I can't claustro close the doors.
Cluster to the next question. Okay.
Yeah, see, you know.
Close the door. I like the close to open the doors.
I don't want to cluster afrophobic, whatever it's called.
Oh my lord. All right. Have a rewind button or a pause button in your life.
Ooh, rewind button or a pause button in your life. That's tough.
Pause button for me.
I think I'm gonna go with pause too.
Pause
Rewind
button.
for me wouldn't benefit me no how, because if it was a tragic event, I wouldn't want to relive it. Or you know what I mean. If it's a special moment, I wouldn't want to, relive that special moment. I would want to just live it that one time and then keep going.
Yeah, but
Pass the pass.
how would you know when to pause something though? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know when it's at the peak of it? Be able to
So
pause.
when you rob, so like if you robbing a bank, pause.
This fool too went deep. This fool probably said, "When you robbing a bank."
He's smart, but he's right though. If you're robbing a bank, pause.
Serena said pause so I can pause slowly. Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord.
Vita said rewind.
She's after you. So I don't know what you did, but
I might have to go with rewind, bro. Because just because you had a button, don't mean you gotta use the button. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I be saying some foul shit sometimes. If I could just say it, see how they react, and then rewind and be like, "Let me run that back."
But what if that
Let me
rewind
run that
button
back.
is? Hey, but what if that rewind button doesn't allow you to change the current events from the past?
She
It's
literally just said that too. I'm gonna go with the pause button then. This fool Vita said I would rewind a little stuff, like eating a good meal, so I don't have to pay for it again. Oh, damn! Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the rewind. I'm gonna stick with the rewind button.
Rewind.
Yeah, I'm
gonna go with the pause.
I got pause button.
Past is the past.
Exactly. Past is the past. They no used to living it twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. He was thinking about rewinding 5 times? Sheesh.
I was just gonna press it once.
By the way, Vito was talking about he doesn't want to pay a meal for no way.
Eat it, rewind, leave. Don't come back.
All right. Next one. Sell all of your possessions or sell one of your organs.
Oh.
Organs.
What?
Organs. Hey. What is it? What is it? You can live without one kidney? Bye.
With as much as you drink, you gonna need some extra kidneys.
Bye kidneys.
This fool said bye. Hey, I'm selling all my possessions, bruh. I could run that back. I could get them back. You know what I'm saying? I can get them back.
Rewind it, see?
But what if
Yeah. Huh?
But what if you can't get it back?
He never said that. He just said sell all your possessions or one organ.
Yeah, or one of your organs.
Serena said, take all my She said, take my organs because I already pay that much. Vita said possessions because I ain't got nothing that valuable. Yeah, man, take my possessions, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm going with organs. I'm gonna sell one of my
He's off.
organs too.
Yeah. You say you gonna sell one of your organs?
Yeah,
Damn,
I have
that's
way too much stuff.
tough.
I
I
have
mean,
way too much stuff. I can't buy it again.
I got a lot of damn. See, when you put it that way, no, I'm gonna run it back. I like my organs.
So you got to buy all your clothes. You got to buy all your underwear, socks, shoes,
Hey
another
man,
Xbox.
hey, we talked about the naked in the woods. I'm about to just be naked in the woods. Couple
We're talking
episodes
about one
ago.
organ that you can get rid of, and you don't have to rebuy none of your positions.
Hey, what if you're
Mhm.
not selecting the organ though?
Ooh.
There go your left lung.
They're going
We're really gonna be breathing like fishes then. At that point,
Oh man.
That's tough.
All right. Last one. Fifth place. Get crossed by Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, and Allen Iverson, or get posterized by Dominic Wilkins, Vince Carter, and Zach LaVine.
second one. I'm not getting my ankles, bro. I'm getting dunked on all the way,
And
all the way.
No,
Full send.
cross me
Full
over.
three- for 3 consecutive plays.
Cross me over.
I'm
He
getting
said cross me
pulverized.
over.
Cross me over. There is no way I'm about to get somebody's nuts on my forehead because I'm trying to over there getting postered. Nope. We don't need 6 pairs. We don't need 6 of them on the left side of my forehead.
Yeah, we're adding all 6 of them up together. Huh?
Hey, it's not like you're going to get hit one at a time. They going to hit you at the same time. Cross
3
me over.
consecutive plays. 3 consecutive plays.
Cross me over.
I'm getting crossed over.
Cross me over.
You can posterize me. I don't give a shit.
Free to say it's okay. They won't take your organs. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, cross me over.
I'm getting crossed over. I ain't getting dunked on by nobody.
See?
Nah, I'm not.
Like he said, that's 6 of them. Just
Serena said, cross me over. She said, ain't no way I'm going to be like Algorithm. Y'all see Space Jam 2? If you didn't, you don't get it.
That's a fact.
Algae Rhythm.
All right. That concludes this or that for this week.
Cool. This or that, as always, eventful. Got us over here questioning our decisions. I'm over here close the doors. We're going to leave them open.
Close the doors.
Close the doors.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man, we're going to touch real briefly. We ain't going to get too deep into the NFL. Obviously, we're going to talk about it because next week is week 1. But today, everybody pretty much finalized their rosters. Plus, we had a big move in the NFL happen that I think caught a lot of people off guard. I mean, for the fact that it happened as early as it did. But we're going to go over the tour, man. Talk to us about Cam Newton getting cut from the New England Patriots before week 1 even happened. He didn't even get an opportunity to take a snap with the starters. What's your thoughts on that? All offseason, running with the ones, gets cut.
I think for me, I think the play style for Cam Newton doesn't coincide with the way Bill Belichick likes to run his offense.
That's true. But I mean, we also don't know because he ran with basically all of the 2s and 3s last year. Everyone opted out because of COVID.
But at the same time, I think for me, I think it has to do with Bill Belichick because remember when Brady went over to him, him and Brady did that, not did the thing, but kind of helped mold Brady into being the perfection of a pocket passer because he built the line over, for him, so he won't get hit. He don't have to scramble. All he had to do was sit in the pocket and pass the damn ball.
You don't think Cam Newton could have done that?
I think he could have, but I don't think the system for New England is meant for Cam Newton.
So I almost think that brings up a question of, is that Bill's fault for not being able to evolve his offense to fit his quarterback that he had. Because last year, we didn't see a different offense that fit Cam Newton. We saw a couple of plays that was power left, power right, power up the middle for Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only difference in the offense and compared to the Brady years the year before.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more of the way the New England Patriots. I think it's more of how they designed the team around one person so much to the point where I don't think they can elevate their game to fit another quarterback's needs, like the
Right.
way their play style. Like Baltimore, of course, we have Flacco. Baltimore, this is a comparison. Baltimore had Flacco, but he couldn't do nothing because he couldn't do nothing on the run. You bring in Lamar Jackson. He can somewhat throw the ball, but then he can make plays on the run. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with them signing Cam Newton, thinking that he's gonna adjust to the play style of being the pocket passer, that's just the loss on their end.
That almost seems like the Patriots' fault. So Vita said no vaccination killed him. Cam led the league in rushing touchdowns last year and missed games, which is true. I mean, man's caught COVID and he was out for multiple weeks. But what you think, Polly?
You can't. I don't think you can solely put that on just the getting the vaccination alone. You know
I mean,
what I mean?
I think it plays a factor for sure. Because I mean, what was his name? Urban Meyer came out today and said that he took that into consideration when it came to cutting down the roster down to 53. Bless you.
Mm-hmm.
But Polly, what do you think about Cam Newton and kind of that move for the Patriots this early into the year, and we're not even into week one?
I mean, eventually, I thought he was gonna get cut
Right.
or benched, but I didn't think it was gonna be this early. I mean, like Tua said, I don't think he fits really in the offense. I think he's just a system thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's a more of a. I think it's more of they can't adjust to the way his play style. Because when Lamar Jackson came to the Baltimore Ravens, the whole Ravens organization said, "We like it. Now we're gonna adjust to you."
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's up to the organization to try to adjust to your play style if they see value in you. Now, if they don't see value, or they don't see that you can do it, or they don't have that much faith, of course they're gonna move on. That's why I'm not surprised. That's why I'm not surprised that he got cut anyways.
I'm almost gonna look at it as the Patriots plan this out, right? Like you got Cam Newton coming in, you don't adjust the offense for him. So you're basically saying, regardless of what happens, take COVID out of the equation, we're gonna lose a majority of our games. They ended up winning the draft and getting Mac, who fits their offense perfectly. I mean, he's not a shoe-in. Everybody that comes in after Brady's going to get compared to Brady, but I think that they played it. They played their cards right. I'm a little surprised that Cam got cut, but we all knew it was inevitable.
Yeah.
But moving into some of the rosters getting finalized. Were there any of the cuts across the league to finalize the rosters down to 53 that surprised you guys? Aside from
Desmond
Cam
Trufant.
Desmond Trufant, damn.
From the Bears. He got cut because I guess he wasn't present. I guess because he had a family issue. I guess his dad passed away, and he stayed with his family during the training camp, and eventually it got him cut.
That's tough.
I know, and the Bears. That's kind of a big loss for the Bears because that's like part of their secondary that they need help for. So.
He's been a staple over there for a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
So they got who they got? They got Fuller on one side. Now they got to look for another corner on the other side.
Right. Either that or invest in one of the young guys. Who else you got,
Yeah.
Paulie?
Rashad Perriman for the Lions.
That was one I had too.
They signed him and released him.
How about you, Tua? You got any that you want to throw in there?
Matt Skura, the center for the Miami Dolphins.
That's tough.
I thought he was gonna legit make the roster because he was our center all season last year, and then he got dealt to the Miami Dolphins after I think free agency.
Yeah,
Me thinking that Miami needs the protection and the experience. I was surprised that they cut Matt Skura.
for sure. Who else you got, Polly?
Foghammer for the Eagles. He led, I called him Foghammer. He led y'all in receiving last year. He would be a nice fit to your team still with Rager and Devontae Smith. He could be that deep threat that you guys need. Who else? The Chargers kicker, Michael Badgley. He costed them a lot of games last year,
Yeah,
missing a lot of field goals. That was I think that was a win for him.
I'm surprised we got rid of Fogan because I mean, like you said, he had a good chemistry with Jalen Hurts. So like, why would you take that away? Even though you're adding a key piece that already has chemistry with Jalen Hurts, why would you take that away? I mean, to me, that says they're putting a whole lot of faith into Jalen. What the hell's his name? Jalen Rager. So, what was you gonna say too? Shoot, Prince Mukamara for the Saints was one that was a little surprising for me. I think he's had a pretty solid career up to this point, especially looking at kind of what the Saints need. They're getting old in the secondary.
Oh, yep.
Jelani Tavai, I felt like he had a solid preseason.
Solid year. Yeah.
And then even last year. And then
he had a solid career last year.
Yeah, he had a solid career last year. I'm surprised that they cut too.
It just sucks because he's in that division though with the Packers and the Vikings and the Bears.
So I think a lot of what they're looking for over there is those hybrid guys. And Tavai is really he's your classic middle strong side linebacker.
Yeah.
He's not gonna go out and cover. Yeah. You throw a nickel package or a dime package out there, he has to come off the field. Linebackers now stay on the field every down, regardless of the package. This dude, so Antonio Gandy Golden from the football team, Washington football team, that surprised me. He got cut. I thought he got cut. He got released. I thought he was gonna come into this year and have a breakout season, especially with Scary Terry being as good as he is this year, to be a solid number 3 guy, or even just right there in the slot. And then the last one he didn't get cut. He actually retired. It was Luke Wilson, tight end for the Hawks.
Oh, okay.
That one was. I mean, that's great for him. I think he talked about his health, prioritizing his health. That's great.
Yeah.
But that also leaves a hole in the Seahawks tight end core. Greg Olsen retired. Luke Wilson was kind of the next guy up. Who do you look to now?
Here's one I didn't realize he got cut. Devontae Freeman.
Yeah. That was actually someone else I had on here. For the Saints?
Yeah, Devontae Freeman, he was one of those backs that came out of I think his first team was Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Guns blazing, bro. He was nice. I like his style of running. There was north and south kind of running, like one cut and go.
I actually had him on fantasy last year when he was after Saquon got hurt. He got signed over there in New York, so I picked him up in fantasy. He had a couple big games, so it's a little surprising that he didn't get picked up and stay in New Orleans.
Yeah,
but
another
one
was from the Ravens. It was Anthony Levine and Pernell McPhee. That's a lot of veteran help.
Dude,
you guys,
McPhee, I was shocked, dude. I was like,
you guys let go.
What do you do? I guess the Ravens are gonna trust the
young guys, huh?
The rookie. I don't know how the hell you say his name. Odafe, or whatever his name is. I think they're gonna put the trust in him and Jalen Ferguson on the outside.
It's gonna be interesting to see, man. The Ravens are always somebody that you look at to have a pretty solid defense, at the very least middle of the pack, but they've always been the top half of the league when it comes to the defense. So we'll see what that looks like this year. Calais Campbell, we talked about this another episode, needing a breakout year this year, coming out needing to step up. So
I believe it's for Calais Campbell. I think it's Super Bowl or bust. If he's not in the Super Bowl this year, I think he's retiring as a Raven.
Yeah, he'll probably just stay there another 2 years and call it a career. But
Yeah, and then
anyone else y'all have on that the cut radar?
McKinney for the Dolphins, the linebacker. They
Oh, they cut him?
They traded for him from the Texans, and they cut him. So I think that's a big loss for the Dolphins that it didn't work out for them. So, and that's another veteran pass rusher that can help your team.
They essentially traded him just to cut him.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
John Brown from the Raiders.
He asked for that, I think.
Yeah, I feel like anyone for the Raiders that gets cut deserved it. They need to
I
stop
don't
playing
like
and
Raiders.
cut John Gruden.
I'm just saying because the Raiders don't really have that many options to throw at other than what Darren Waller, the tight
Yeah,
end.
pretty much.
Pretty much.
Like who do you have other than or Henry Ruggs? But I
Henry
don't.
Ruggs, yeah.
Henry
He
Ruggs
had
I
a
don't
decent
know.
decent rookie season.
Hunter Renfro.
Hunter Renfro. But all right, man,
Yeah.
that's gonna wrap it up for the NFL for us. Just because we're gonna get into it pretty heavy next week and over the next couple of weeks. Obviously the NFL season is here. You're gonna see a whole lot of Tua with his his Ravens fit. See a whole lot of Polly with the cheeseheads. You ain't gonna hear shit from me with the Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Land, Eagles, land. We'll
The
be,
eagle has landed.
bro, we'll be lucky to make it to 500 this year. But we'll hop into a little bit of NBA talk. We're still a couple of weeks before we get into the preseason of the NBA. But there was a couple of moves that happened over the last week since our last episode that we're gonna cover over. Obviously, we're gonna get to the big headline that happened today. But more recently, we had a three team trade between the Bulls, the Cavs, and the Blazers, which actually left me scratching my head because the only team that got better, in my opinion, was the Blazers. So Derrick Jones went from the Blazers to the Bulls. Athletic wing, can't do nothing but dunk. Lauri Markkanen went from the Bulls to the Cavs, who seem like they got every big in the league right now.
The fact.
And then you got Larry Nance, who I think is the winner of this whole trade, that went from the Cavs to the Blazers. So what are y'all thoughts on that trade? Who won? Who lost? Overall, it just makes me scratch my head.
I feel like the Bulls actually won that trade.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he has great depth from the bench. The Larry Nance is just replacing Derrick Jones. He's basically the same type of player he is.
Right.
He's just athletic. Can't really do much after that. He can rebound, but and then the Cavs, yeah, they're just big heavy.
I don't know what
I
they're
don't know.
doing, bro.
The Cavs got the Cavs got signing Lauri Markkanen was a sign from 2K. You have
Man,
all five bigs running 5-on-5, and all you have is bigs.
it don't make
what
no
is-
sense. And they're trying to get rid of a Colin Sexton. So it's like,
Yeah, they could probably
what are y'all
package
doing?
that with a Kevin Love type player since he's kind of like out of the picture now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because right now the bigs that they have is they got Jared Allen, signed a pretty good deal. They got Lauri Markkanen,
Evan Mobley.
They got Cedi Osman over there, who's played the 3 and the 4. So you got a rookie big. You've got a big that's developing at the 4, probably be a stretch 4. You got Kevin Love. You got Jared Allen. Like, what are y'all doing?
All they need is Friday Divac, and they'll be good.
Man, apparently that's how they building a team, man.
Yeah.
But
He's the only one with the Hammer badge.
another signing that happened. The Lakers were looking for either Isaiah Thomas or Darren Collison or Mike James. They worked them out early last week. We instead signed Rajon Rondo back to the squad after he reached a buyout with the Grizzlies. What are y'all thoughts on the Rondo signing? Does it make us better? Does it make the Lakers better? Excuse me, I'm saying us like we're all Lakers fans here. Does it make the Lakers better? Is it a good move? He'll probably be number 3 on the depth chart, point guard wise.
I don't know where his playing time comes from because Westbrook, Kendrick Nunn. I don't know how you can fit him in to that rotation.
Yeah.
Would they have to put in Kendrick Nunn at a 2 or Russell Westbrook at a 2 to put him at 1? Or
I actually think Rondo won't play too much unless he absolutely needs to. Similar to last year, he didn't really get no burn until Dennis Schroeder, or 2 years ago. No, last year. So he didn't get too much burn until Alex Caruso went down. Alex Caruso got hurt for a little bit. THT went down for a little bit. A couple of guys kind of had a couple games where they were out. Rondo stepped in. I think he'll be. I think he'll be good for Kendrick Nunn, in my opinion.
I think it's more of a role like what's his name, Dudley.
Yeah, essentially just replacing a Jared Dudley role.
Yeah, he's just replacing a Jared Dudley because
I can see that
with the players we got and with the knowledge that Rondo has, I think he's gonna be more of a mentor role than he is going to be playing. Like I said, like Soy said, I think he's going to be the guy to step up because he already knows the system if need be. But other than that, I think he's more of a big brother role.
I see him transitioning to a coaching role the following year within the Lakers staff.
Pretty much it. I think that's the only reason why they brought him back because he knows so much.
Yeah.
And I think the real winner here is Kendrick Nunn getting to learn from Russell Westbrook and Rajon Rondo at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So his game is gonna develop great throughout the years. So.
I think Kendrick Nunn was one of the biggest moves in the offseason that no one's talking about.
Oh yeah, big time.
15 plus points, 6 plus assists, 4 plus rebounds, a couple of steals a game. Young guy coming off of his second year. It's crazy to me that we got it. I'm still a little mind blown that we got Kendrick Nunn at a discount.
I think it's more of a. Oh, when we got him, when we signed Kendrick Nunn, I was like, damn. So we got a feisty player. We got a feisty player in Kendrick Nunn. So he can create his own shots, right? He can get buckets. He can get the assist. But mind you, when we had Dennis Schroeder, he couldn't play defense to save his life. So now you bring Kendrick Nunn in, who actually can play defense or can get in the nitty gritty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
and he's gonna come off the bench. He's not our starter.
Exactly. Yeah. So like Paulie said, learning from Russell Westbrook and Rajon Rondo, he's gonna have a breakout season soon.
Sure. So the big thing that everybody's talking about happened today. Announcement from Ben Simmons and his camp. He officially wants out of the Philadelphia 76ers. We've had a number of trade scenarios come up. They're talking about the Timberwolves being extremely aggressive in trying to bring him over there. The trade that no one will give up to the Blazers, bringing CJ McCollum over, sending Ben Simmons over there. I hate that one. It don't make no sense.
No.
The Warriors have been heavy in those talks, and maybe giving up Andrew Wiggins, and then one of their draft picks. I think they can keep Kuminga because the fact that Ben Simmons actually requested to leave does the 76ers a disservice now. Because now they can't go out and ask for this outrageous trade package. They're paying him $30 million a year. So if they wait, he's going to be sitting for $30 million a year. So I think
I'm not a Ben Simmons fan, and for him to come out this late to say he doesn't want to be a part of the 76ers organization, like, dude, you had all this hype about you carrying the team. They even brought in freaking the process over for you. You had so many weapons, so many opportunities to shine, but you didn't do that. Yeah, everybody's saying that you've been practicing on your threes and you've been hitting them in practice. Why couldn't you hit them during the game? Instead, you want to pass off open shots. Like, to me, it's a confidence issue. Like, bro, you're in the NBA. You know what I mean? You're a professional athlete. They didn't draft you they didn't draft you for your looks. Because obviously, dude is ugly as hell.
You're stupid. You're
And,
stupid.
you know what I mean? Like,
I,
they didn't
I I think he still brings a lot to the game, right? Like if you're taking away the
Yeah.
3-pointer, right? He's
yeah,
still
of
first
course.
defense. He's still first all NBA defense. He's a hell of a defender, all world defender. He can defend 1 through 5. Not many players in the
Yes.
league can do that. The man
Yeah,
averages damn near double assists and double rebounds, double digit
but when
assists and
you
rebounds. You know what I'm
but
saying?
when
So
you need
like,
somebody like that, but when you need somebody like that to step up in clutch moments and you know in big games, and you don't get that from him, but yet he's doing that on the side during practices and doing all that. You know what I mean? It makes you wonder, like, where was that at when we needed you in this game?
I don't know.
Where
To
was,
me, that's not his fault, right? Because if you
Mhm.
look at it too, Doc Rivers and Joel Embiid threw him under the bus after the playoffs instead of, continuing to build on his confidence and trust in him and say, we trust in
Mhm.
Ben. He's our guy. They said, well, if somebody would have laid up the ball in an opportunity they had a chance to, maybe we'd be in a different position. Like, bro, you had an opportunity to support your guy. So for me, it's you look at what Ben Simmons is good at. He's an all-world defender. He does not need to be your number one option or
Mhm.
number two. To me, the best players on the 76ers is Tobias Harris and Joel Embiid.
mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons had whatever Doc Rivers was trying to do with Ben Simmons was a failure. Right? So at this point I look at it and you find the best trade package that brings in production for you, which any trade that they can get in is a win for them at this point. Because if they wait,
Mhm.
again, that's $30 million in production that's not on the floor. One of the ones that Vita continues to throw out there that makes absolute sense when he sold it that way was De'Aaron Fox, Marvin Bagley to the Sixers with maybe a couple picks and send Ben Simmons over there to play with Davion Mitchell, Tyrese Halliburton, and that young crew over there. Granted, I think Luke Walton needs to go in Sacramento.
Yes,
But
he does.
what trade package makes the most sense to y'all? We'll start with Paul and then we'll go over to Tua.
The trade package that makes the most sense to him. Minnesota.
Ooh, who are they giving up?
D'Lo. They have to give up D'Lo for him, and that actually works with Tobias Harris and whatchamacallit, the Process favor because provides scoring for them. Defensively, they can shut it down.
It's like a 6'5", 6'6" point guard.
Yeah, so that's the only place I think that can work for him.
Minnesota. You don't think
Minnesota.
the Warriors make sense for him?
If we did, we're gonna trade like Wiseman or whatever. He'll be our 5.
Damn. Ugh.
Yeah, and that's an athletic 5.
But if anybody could make that work, it's Steve Kerr.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Well, who
Yeah.
do you think makes the most sense trade package wise too? We got a couple of teams out there. I think the Raptors have been on record for wanting to trade Pascal Siakam in a pick.
I think it's either that trade that Vito wants
The Kings.
with Sacramento, and granted, you said that the Kings aren't thriving because of Luke Walton. I think his system doesn't work.
Yeah.
I believe if he goes to the Kings or the Raptors, that'll be a better fit for him.
Yeah.
Just off of what they're off of what they're offering. Like granted, I don't know anything about the Kings or whatever.
Yeah.
The system they run with as far as for bringing over Ben Simmons and trying to work him, incorporate him into the lineup. But it's either the Kings or the Raptors. Raptors will look nice with Ben Simmons on their team.
Yeah.
Because I believe the Raptors defense was a little suspect last year.
They lost a lot of games because of COVID. They had a lot of guys out. A lot of guys hurt.
I think for Ben Simmons to being an elite defender as he is, I think he'll fit in Toronto.
For sure. So Vita says the only way you go to the T Wolves is Edwards is needed. You don't get away with having D'Lo over there when you already got Tyrese Maxey on the 76ers, which makes sense, right? But I think you almost want to send Maxey too.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. We'll see how that plays out. I think they'll get a trade done sooner rather than later. He's already expressed he wants to play for one of the 3 LA teams, which is probably like the Warriors, the Kings. Ain't no damn way he's going to the Lakers or the Clippers because they just don't have the assets to trade unless Paul George is involved or Anthony Davis is involved, which ain't gonna happen. So we'll see how that all plays out. Obviously, we'll follow up on it next week if there is any movement on it. If not, again, it's going to be an NFL heavy show.
Heavy.
So, all right, we're gonna move on to a new topic that we haven't covered before, but it was one I kind of wanted to venture into. Of maybe Ben needs pop. So that's what some people said. DeJounte Murray and White for Ben Simmons and some picks. I don't
I don't trade for that
know.
though.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
DeJounte Murray proved that he can be a two-way player.
DeJounte Murray's a dude.
Yeah, and Ben Simmons, he's proven to be a one-way player, defensive player. That's it.
all you got.
That's it.
We'll see how that plays out. Again, we'll follow up on it. But moving into a new world that we haven't talked about before on this show, we're gonna get into the WWE and AEW. I've not talked about that ever, but I'm still hip to WWE. AEW's kind of broken onto the scene, challenging the WWE with a whole bunch of rejects from the WWE that got cut because of COVID and all that. But
I think the AEW is kind of like a ECW type of environment.
yeah,
Type thing.
they've been swooping up a lot of the guys that have been getting released from the WWE.
Yeah.
One of the topics that I have on there is CM Punk. CM Punk actually gave up fight UFC because we all knew he couldn't fight. He knew he couldn't fight. He knew he didn't want to get punched in the face. And he made his debut over there on AEW, which was huge. That was one of their biggest signings outside of like Ric Flair, Kurt Angle, guys like that. But we'll start there. What do you think the signing of CM Punk kind of moves the needle in that battle between the WWE and the AEW? If at all.
I think it's more of the signing of CM Punk was just a ruffle the feathers, so to say, because everybody knows that CM Punk, the only reason why he stayed that long with the WWE because he was under the contracts or whatever.
Yeah.
And we all knew he didn't want to be there because he's known for his pipe bombs. You know what I mean? And for me, his move to AEW, it was huge. But for me, as a fan of actual wrestling, wrestling entertainment, I don't see it as a big pop. Like it didn't get me when AEW signed him. You know what I mean?
Like a big name.
That's it. Like it wasn't a big name. Like, okay, yeah, you're a big name, but who actually like remembers you other than you doing promos?
I never liked him as a wrestler. He reminded me too much of a poor man Shawn Michaels.
You can't even compare him to that.
You can't compare him to that.
Yeah, you can't even compare him to that.
That's to me who they were trying to build him up to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like I said poor man Shawn Michaels, which means the worst possible version of like, let's bring a baby face in and it's gonna be Shawn Michaels. But what do you think about how that moves the needle, Paula, with CM Punk, if at all?
Viewership wise, yes. They are getting a lot of those rejects from the WWE. I don't really watch AEW like that, but when I did see the news of CM Punk on them, I did go watch some highlights on AEW. So it it moved me kind of a little bit, but I don't think it moves that much for WWE because they're still a big platform for
Yeah.
them.
It's nothing that kind of makes you want to go over there and watch it at all.
Yeah, nah.
And there's
It's
a couple more topics we're gonna cover on too that gets a little bit deeper into that kind of back and forth.
So my thing is, like, you say he's a, like, yeah, everybody's saying it's a shock that he signed. It wasn't, because like you said,
not at all.
it's a WWE reject signing company. You know what I mean? But like, for me as a fan of wrestling entertainment, CM Punk's wrestling was lackluster. Like, you can't tell me he had any wow moments in wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't.
I
He
don't think
didn't
so.
do. He didn't do
Not in the
anything
WWE.
He didn't do anything to make you be like, damn. I remember when Edge speared Jeff Hardy off the top of the ladder in
The TLC
the
match.
match. Like, bro, you still have people talking about that match today.
Yeah. So we're pretty unanimous in the fact that CM Punk is it's a big name, but it doesn't really bring anything with it. We're all pretty unanimous, right? So
because like you try to compare him to people who do promos. Yeah, you can't you if you compare him to do a promo side by side with The Rock.
man, you can't compare nobody to The Rock. Don't do that. Everybody's gonna take an L to that. Everybody's gonna take an L to that. Everyone takes an L to that.
But this is what I'm saying though about that. If you put him side to side by The Rock and they cut promo, The Rock wins. Now you put him side by side.
The Rock wins against anybody.
You put him side by side with The Rock wrestling, of course, The Rock is gonna beat him because
that's the gold standard of the WWE is The Rock. Like you setting everyone up for failure. But let me give y'all another topic. Let me give y'all another one. So this is more of a smaller move, not necessarily with the AEW, but moving more towards the WWE. Obviously we know the Usos have made a big impact on the WWE right now. I think they're the SmackDown Tag Champions. Roman Reigns is the heavyweight champion. They just actually moved to sign the youngest brother of the three.
Yep. He just
Sefa Fatu. So he just got called up. I mean, it's obviously that resonates a little bit more with us with him being Polynesian. But where do you think he kind of fits in that equation of you got Jimmy and Jay Uso, you got Roman Reigns, you're calling up the youngest brother. Where does he kind of fit in that equation, and is he even a part of that? What they have built already?
Easy 4 horsemen.
Ooh.
Easy.
That's bold.
Yeah.
Easy. It's gonna be the 4 horsemen. So if they do bring up Sefa Fatu to the WWE, and if he does make it, I believe that faction of the 4 horsemen will be revamped by the Usos, Roman Reigns, and Sefa Fatu.
Ooh, that's bold.
It's bold, but I can see it working.
I mean,
yeah.
He comes from that Anoa'i bloodline of Rikishi, the head shrinkers, the wild Samoans.
The only reason why I think it could work if they still have Paul Heyman behind the scenes within that group.
Oh, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that too.
If Paul Heyman is around that group, if Sefa Fatu gets called up to the WWE, that will be your this generation's modern 4 horsemen.
That's tough. What do you think, Polly? Where do you think he kind of fits in that? Do you agree with the 4 horsemen look? Do you think he has another path kind of laid out for him?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that 4 horsemen look.
That's tough. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Other than fitting in with them, he could probably just go for like Intercontinental Champions, United States Champions, and that's pretty much it. I don't think he competes for anything else.
And them kind of hold those those 3 titles.
He's gonna just stay in that little division of Intercontinental and United States Champions type thing.
I think so.
Yeah,
That's tough.
and that just rounds it out for them.
Cool. So we're gonna kind of stay in that realm of the Usos and Roman Reigns. You talked a little bit about Paul Heyman. We just saw recently at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns beats John Cena. Nobody was surprised about that. Nobody expected John Cena to stay in the WWE, to be the champion, to he's an
Yeah.
actor now.
Yeah. Suicide
For all
Squad.
intents and purposes, he's an actor now. He's going to be in Fast 10, Fast 11, Fast 45, whatever it is. So when that happened, we saw Brock Lesnar return. That obviously puts a little bit of a wrench into the Paul Heyman Roman Reigns relationship, because you got Brock Lesnar back, and he's not back for a promo. He's not back on some John Cena stuff. He's tired of getting punched in the face at the UFC too. But he's back.
And he has a man bun.
And he's back to the man bun. He looks good. He don't look like bulky Brock Lesnar. He looks like shredded Brock Lesnar. He look nasty. What do y'all think happens with the Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar? We'll start with Paul and then we'll go over the tour.
I don't think much changes. I think Brock Lesnar is just gonna go in his own lane. You don't think he's gonna? I think Paul Heyman helps Roman Reigns more than Brock Lesnar, because Roman Reigns, he can't cut a promo for his life.
Oh my goodness.
He's recently gotten better because of Paul Heyman.
This dude is terrible. The WWE tried so hard to push Roman Reigns when they broke him away from Seth
Shield.
Rollins and the Shield. They even brought The Rock back for like a 6-week stint to try to put the stamp on him.
They still booed him.
They still booed. They booed The Rock too for putting a stamp on him.
And now, I don't think nothing changes much. I think he just stays with Roman Reigns, because Brock Lesnar, he's probably just gonna be here for a little stint, most likely.
Think he beats him at WrestleMania?
No.
You think Brock takes the title? No. Okay.
I think Roman Reigns ends up winning that again.
They're gonna keep rolling with Reigns. All right, Tua, man. What you think? I know you super passionate about this one.
Yeah, he is.
I know you're pretty passionate about this, man. What do you think? Where does Paul Heyman play into this? You think Brock Lesnar continues to, go to WrestleMania and dominate like he has over the last whole forever that he's gone to WrestleMania, or what do you think happens?
Let's just be real. Brock Lesnar never needed Paul Heyman.
Facts. That's facts.
Brock Lesnar never needed Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was just
That's facts.
Paul Heyman, he's how you say, he's the storyteller.
He's the Paul Bearer to the Undertaker, basically.
He's the Paul Bearer
basically,
to the Undertaker.
Ooh, that's tough.
When you really think about it, when Brock Lesnar first came in, he didn't need nobody. All he did was his entrance music played. He ran in there, beat your ass, ran back out.
F5, you leave.
Yeah, and he just leaves. Like he never said. You probably in his whole career before he got up to Paul Heyman, probably only said about like 100 words total.
That's tough.
Maybe 50.
50. You know what I'm saying?
That boy.
Like Brock Lesnar, he never needed him. Roman Reigns needed him, and I don't think he's gonna, like Paula said, I don't think he's gonna leave his side. Only reason being because, like you said, his promos are ass. And,
terrible. They're so trash.
They're so cringy to watch too. Like, just go watch a Roman Reigns promo, guys.
It's crazy because the twins, their promos flourished from when they came in doing the Civatao to now.
Yeah, like, they got way better.
They got way better on their own.
They're better as heels than they are as the baby faces of the WWE for sure.
That's a fact.
So now you bring Roman Reigns, like, it's like saying how The Rock is when he did cut that promo with Rikishi. This is how Roman Reigns is. I did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's
that's tough. He threw it back.
when he
That's
cuts his
funny.
promos, like it's so like
That's funny.
robotic. It's not fluid.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
am champion. You are not. Fight me.
I'm too cool.
Oh man, this fool's dialogue is from a bad anime.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
fact.
bad.
That's why they didn't give him no speaking roles in Hobbs and Shaw. It's like, hey, go out there, follow me a little bit, show your tattoo, flex, do your ooh ah, and then go back to the
Hey,
WWE.
be real with you. If Paul Heyman would have never got with them, that's all he would have been saying. Hey, how you doing today, Roman Reigns? Ooh, ah.
Ooh ah, that's tough.
That's a fact.
Hey,
All right, man.
even that fool Haku said more than him.
Man,
And
Haku. R.I.P. Jamal. Jamal and Rosie. Y'all remember Jamal and Rosie? Rosie and Jamal?
the 3 minute crew,
3 minute?
3 minute
Oh
warning.
man. Some legendary people right there. All right, man. We're gonna stay in the WWE. We're not gonna get into AEW too much. One of my this one actually excited me. I was a little disappointed a couple weeks ago over the last month and a half. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, bless you. They said that he got cut or he was about to get released. He hasn't been on air for I think like 2 months now. He hasn't been on there. He hasn't been anywhere near the WWE. He's been radio silent basically, subtweeting some folks, retweeting some folks. They said that they just started selling Bray Wyatt merchandise again. Which means if that don't spell out that the Fiend is coming back, I don't know what does. He's their cash cow. He's their dude. It ain't Roman Reigns. It's Bray Wyatt. It's the Fiend. Now the question I have for y'all is where do they insert him and when do they insert him? WrestleMania is around the corner. What does that look like? What do y'all think? We'll go with Pale. We'll go with Pale and then we'll go to.
I haven't seen Bray Wyatt in a while too.
Yeah, he's been off air. Like I think his girlfriend, she was a ring announcer. She got released, and then shortly after he stopped showing up, and they thought he was going to AEW, but then CM Punk got signed, and then they started reselling Bray Wyatt merchandise back on the WWE shop. So it's almost written in stone that he's coming back. But where do y'all see him fitting?
Truthfully, I don't really know because I only watched him when he was in the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
And that's when like he had Luke Harper and Rowan.
Yeah.
On his
Bro,
team.
they misused those other two guys so bad, bro. Talk about physical specimens.
Luke Harper was ridiculous, man.
7 foot. Made the Big Show look small.
Mm-hmm.
They misused that whole character plot.
Mm-hmm. I think if they would have kept on that, his career would be a lot better than what it is right now. I don't know too much of his now promo, I guess. So you can just move on from me.
Bray Wyatt, too, where do you think he fits in? When do you think they insert him? Before WrestleMania? During WrestleMania? After in the Reigns and Wyatt kind of situation? How do you think he kind of fits into that?
So right now, I believe since WrestleMania is around the corner and they just started selling his merch, it's gonna be inserted before WrestleMania.
Ooh. You think he becomes a staple of WrestleMania? Maybe a 3-way match?
I was thinking a fatal 4-way.
Who's the fourth?
What's the fourth?
Roman versus Brock versus Finn Balor.
Then what?
Finn Balor right now has been
I know he's going through like a contract situation right now with them.
So Finn Balor, I think since he's been very vocal about him wrestling Roman, I think the way they're gonna insert the Fiend back into the picture is Finn Balor does a couple of the pay-per-view shows leading up to WrestleMania. Finn Balor as the
Ooh.
Demon versus Bray Wyatt as the Fiend.
Yeah, we're gonna have to push pause on that and run it back once we get closer, because I am interested. I am interested.
Yeah, I gotta
Only reason-
watch more of the WWE type stuff because I haven't been watching it lately.
Only reason
So-
why I say that is because you got Brock. Okay, Brock is gonna be that's an automatic WrestleMania match already.
True.
Brock and Roman, because they're gonna be the headliners.
That's
Now
penciled
you
in.
throw in, now you throw in Finn Balor, who's been coming back and more avid about him getting a title shot or going for a title run. So now you got him working the pay-per-view shows up to WrestleMania. You bring back the Fiend intercepting most of his chances and opportunities to the point where eventually they're gonna be like, you know, build up a match to a point where it's gonna be the Fiend versus the Demon, Finn Balor, for could be a triple threat.
Maybe you
But
need to go right for the WWE because they've been butt lately.
Nah, not even.
Yeah,
I just no. I mean, like it's the storyline of today's WWE is predictable.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Anybody
Absolutely.
can see it. Anybody can see it nowadays. Whereas in the Attitude Era, when we grew up, we was like tuning into
You didn't know
every
what
other
was gonna
week.
happen. Shawn Michaels is over there super kicking Triple H in the middle of a match, and they supposed to be
Exactly.
DX together.
Mhm.
So and then you probably like you said, you like the one time the Rock and Sock connection, they're all happy in the ring. Next thing you know, the Rock freaking rock bottoms Mankind out of nowhere. Like, who does that?
The Rock and Sock connection. That's tough. Man, talk about throwback.
Well,
Mhm.
I see the Fiend getting into the either the triple threat with Roman and Brock, or a fatal four way with the Demon,
That's
the
tough.
Fiend, Brock
That's
and
tough. We gonna stay in the world of combat sports. We gonna put a pause on the WWE, and we gonna continue to recap that every few weeks just because it's getting interesting. I'm excited that they're bringing Bray Wyatt back. That fool's mask is probably one I'm gonna grab for Halloween. Scare the hell out of my son.
Tough.
Man, scare the hell out of him. But we gonna go right back into y'all world. We're gonna get into the world of UFC, man. We got some big main events coming up. We'll start with 266, UFC 266. We'll go through 267, and then we'll go to 268, which is probably gonna be three of the biggest back-to-back-to-back UFC events that I've seen since I've been paying attention, right? Starting with Volkanovski and Ortega. Brian Ortega, Volkanovski. You got on the undercard, you got Valentina Shevchenko. She's fighting Lauren Murray, which, I mean, at this point, they just kind of look for somebody for Shevchenko to beat up. Nick Diaz is actually back on the card. He's going to be fighting old man Robbie Lawler. You got two old guys getting back in the ring. And then you got a Curtis Blades and Rosenstrike.
Rosenstruck.
So we're gonna start right there. We're gonna start with Blades and Rosenstruck. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but talk to me about 266. Kind of what are y'all looking forward to?
Oh, with Tua.
Curtis Blades don't got a chin on him. Only thing he got is wrestling and ground and pound.
Oh yeah,
Man
got a glass chin.
Yeah, he got a glass chin. The only reason why I say that is because the last heavyweight fight I seen that he fought was with the guy from Houston, Derek Lewis.
Oh, Derek Lewis. Everyone got a glass chin against Derek Lewis.
The fact.
Even Ngannou.
Not everybody. Mark Hunt fought Derek Lewis now.
Mark Hunt's different. That's like putting a rock in. That's like putting a rock in comparison to people for promos. You can't put Mark Hunt in there.
Uh,
This fool been hitting the
Yeah.
head with a brick.
I think Rosenstruck or whatever how you say his name is he's more well rounded on the ground, well, ground and stand up.
Yeah,
I see Rosenstruck knocking him out, Curtis Blades.
I can see that. I can see that.
I
What,
see him.
what do you got with that match, Polly? You got you also got Rosenstruck winning that.
I actually got Blades winning that one.
Oh shoot! You think he takes his
I think
technicality and kind of comes away with it?
more of his stand up. His stand up is way better than Rosenstruck. He lands more. Let me look at his stats right here. 53% of significant strikes, and Rosenstruck
Sheesh.
is 49%. I think it comes down to stand up basically for this match, like all heavyweight fights do.
Yeah.
There's not much
On the ground, I think Curtis Blades is obviously the better of the two.
The better
Yeah.
of the two. Yep.
Yeah. So I got him winning maybe like second round knockout.
Sheesh. All right, cool. We gonna stay with you, Polly. We're gonna go into the Nick Diaz, the older brother of the other Diaz, the better Diaz. Nick Diaz is
Yes.
fighting Robbie Lawler. I don't understand why they're so high in the card. I mean, names carry weight, I guess. Who do you got in this one?
Nick, of course, man. That's just from a fan bias, man. Him coming back, dude. Man,
It's
he
been
was
forever. It's been forever since he's gotten in the ring for the UFC.
his last fight was against Anderson Silva,
Yeah,
and he was disrespecting Anderson Silva, and he still lost that fight.
the whole time. The whole time.
He was disrespecting him the whole time. He still lost that fight.
Same thing as Nate. When he could have finished the
Yeah.
fight, he punched him and he pointed at him.
Yeah, man, I just like him coming back. The disrespect is gonna be real. I feel like he's gonna toy around with Robbie Lawler. I don't think Robbie Lawler's
Oh wow, that's bold.
I don't think Robbie Lawler is gonna
I kind of
be
agree.
much of a. I don't think he's much of a threat than he used to.
A brawler, Robbie Lawler.
And Nick Diaz, he's an overall better fighter than Robbie Lawler. So I'm just gonna say it at that.
Could almost say Nick Diaz is a better all around fighter than his brother.
That's a fact.
His brother's stand up is obviously better of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whose jiu-jitsu is better?
They both have the same record.
Yeah, they both. you haven't really had to see them do too much. I think I've seen more of Nate's than I have Nick's.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. We'll see. Who do you got with the two? Tua? Sounds like you were surprised that he was
Diaz,
picking.
I got to go for the Diaz, but I believe if it stays standing, it's gonna be Robbie Lawler.
Sheesh.
Mind you, Robbie Lawler, yeah, he's old, he's gotten up there in age, but he still have hands of stone. Like you get connected, that's night time. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody come back from that other than the fight he had with Rory McDonald.
Yeah, I think he gets retired this match. And he
Yeah.
gets knocked out and he retires.
Yeah, this is his last one.
This is like his farewell fight. I'm
Jesus.
gonna stay with you, Tua. Valentina
Yo.
Shevchenko, 21-3. She's the women's champion right now. Against Lauren Murphy coming in at 15-4. Again,
you gotta go with the Ruski.
yeah, I said it before, man. I think they're just finding somebody for Shevchenko to beat up.
They're just throwing people in now to get messed up.
Now.
There's nobody that deserves to fight her right now, right?
It's like going off topic. It's like Amanda Nunes. Who are you gonna get? You want to get the Diaz brothers?
We're gonna put a pause on that because we're coming back to that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna visit that later. I ain't never
All right.
gonna miss an opportunity to talk about Amanda Nunes. Never.
But yeah, at this point, they're just trying to find a worthy opponent to Valentina because, dude, she is just it's something about Russian UFC fighters. Something about Russians.
Facts.
Like they were born Well, as soon as they're born, they're fighting bears. Like who does that?
They're violent.
Like who does that? Like what's his name from Pakistan? Khabib.
Khabib
That fool was fighting.
Nurmagomedov.
That fool was fighting a bear at 6 o'clock. I mean 6 o'clock. 6 years old.
6 years old, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, same thing.
Same. But he told his dad the bear bit him. The dad told him bite him back.
So we're all pretty unanimous with Shevchenko beating up whoever they put in front of her until
think-
further notice.
I think the only matchup that she really has is Andrade, who's also on this card,
Yeah,
and
she's on the
who she took
undercard.
who she took the belt away from. That's the only matchup I see happening with that.
Yeah,
So,
I think Andrade is gonna have to. She's gonna have to come out and win in the undercard and work herself back up there. Until then, Shevchenko's just gonna beat up anyone they put in front of her, man.
anybody, man.
All right, the main event of that fight is Volkanovski at 22-1 versus Brian Ortega at 15-1. It's gonna be an exciting fight. You said easy. Bless you.
Easy. That's
Easy.
easy.
I think it's easy too.
Volkanovski.
Volkanovski. Because we all seen Brian Ortega stand up. The only
His
way
butt.
he loses, the only way Ortega loses is if he's standing up. His stand up. A lot of people say his stand up gotten better since the Max Holloway fight. No, I still think it's trash.
So we're pretty unanimous that Volkanovski is gonna beat him up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't see it changing.
Whether
So-
he takes it to the ground or not.
So let me take it away from this and go back to the last two fights with Max Holloway and Volkanovski. Max Holloway should not have lost either one of those fights.
None. None of them.
It should be instilled on both of them. I'm still
On
salty
both of them.
about both of those fights.
Nope. I think it was more of a favoritism. At that point, it was more of like they were favoring that
New
fight.
blood. Get some new blood in
Mhm.
there. I don't even think his loss is in the UFC. His one loss.
No.
Because he's only have like 7 or 8 fights in the UFC and he's won all of them.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Brian Ortega's only loss was to Max Holloway.
Mhm.
Yep. And Volkanovski's 2 wins was from Max Holloway.
His last 2 fights, yeah.
Yeah.
You put that
Those
put
two
that in
still bug
perspective, and you put Max Holloway back into the title fight. Max Holloway this time around will either TKO or knock out Volkanovski, but Ortega and
He's just a
Volkanovski-
little dynamite, bro. The fact that he's as explosive as he is for somebody being that
that's
short
small.
in this division,
Mhm.
that's scary, man. All right, we gonna move into UFC 267. This is one I'm excited to see. I only put down the two main fights of this card. I didn't care about any of them. I didn't care about any of the other ones. We got Jan Blachowicz and Teixeira for the heavyweight title.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're all pretty unanimous that Jan is gonna keep his title.
Yes.
So that moves us into the fight I wanted to talk about. Aljamain Benjamin or Aljamain Sterling and Peter Yan.
And
Peter
Yan.
Yan.
Peter Yan shouldn't even have lost that fight.
Peter Yan only the. I'm sorry, Paulie, but I'm gonna talk about this because that fight we watched that night had my blood boiling.
Bruh.
Like-
I mean, it's a little bit of Peter Yan's corner's fault because Khabib said this afterwards. He asked his corner, should I knee him? And they said, yes, knee him.
Yes.
So he did it.
So,
Aljamain Sterling played a diva and
he busted a flop, which everybody knew that he did because after the fight he said that, oh yeah, I wanted to continue fighting. No, you didn't. If you wanted to continue fighting, you would have said, you would have got up from that flop.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't even hit you at that point.
I mean, I don't know. It was a pretty good knee, bruh. He kneed him pretty good.
Oh,
that's why I was kind of like on the fence. I was like, okay, you milking it, but also you took every bit of his knee.
But
Peter Yan was beating him up.
He was winning that fight.
The second round, going into that fight with Peter Yan, if they never disqualified him, he would have never lost that second round because he was already gassed in the first.
Yeah,
Everybody's seen that.
Peter Yan was playing with him at that point.
Like he has no how you say it. It serves no justice for him to fight for a championship belt if you're coming into a 5-round fight and you get gassed in the first round.
Oh yeah, I don't think he didn't gain the dog that he was missing in the first fight. You don't just gain that because you won a title by default, right? What do you think? What do you think about this fight, Polly? Obviously, we felt how we did about the first one, but
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think Peter Yan could have easily won that fight. Besides that knee he connected him with. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But Peter Yan is gonna win this fight. I don't think Aljamain got any better.
yeah, and he comes in and dominates. Neither one of them has had a fight since.
Yeah,
Understandably.
and
So
But neither one has had any fights, but who's actually training harder?
oh, bro, this you already know is this fool freak Peter Yan, man. This fool is a freak. He came in on the scene as a nobody, knocking dudes out, got the title, and then lost it to this fool Aljamain Sterling by default.
By default.
That's definitely gonna be one that we're watching. We'll probably try to find a way to stream it on here live.
Yeah.
267. Of the three, this is the one I'm the most excited for. I wanted to talk about the Aljamain Sterling, the one the most, because that one had us all kind of just. Our chat was lit. Our chat was lit after that fight.
Yeah, that was a whack.
We was all calling him out. Yeah, we was all calling him out.
Yeah.
But UFC 268, Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington 2.
That's gonna be the best card.
First fight ended in a stoppage in the 5th round. Which people are saying that the judges actually had Covington, the unofficial scorecard had Covington winning had they've gone all 5. How do y'all think this one goes? Do you think this one goes kind of like Usman and what's his face?
Masvidal?
Yeah, Usman Masvidal. Do you think it goes that way? Where Usman comes in and just says, "Look, I'm gonna knock you out. This ain't even gonna go that far. I'm gonna prove a point." What does this look like? We'll start with Paul and we'll go over the two.
I feel like this fight will end sooner than later. This time, I think Usman has been getting better in his recent fights. I haven't seen much from Colby Covington. So I think Usman. I think he's gonna retain it.
I don't think he's fought since Usman.
Yeah, I think he's gonna retain it. So he's. I don't know, man, but he's more all around better than Covington.
I agree. I think
now,
like you said, his stand up got better. I think Covington has the better gas tank.
Yes.
Like that's one thing that I cannot question after seeing that first fight. This fool was still throwing full power bombs in the 5th. After getting his jaw broken in the 3rd. So, what do you think, Tua? How does this Usman Covington 2 go?
I think it's gonna be Covington knockout. I
think Covington knocks him out?
I think Covington is gonna either knock him out or submit. In my opinion, if I was one of the judges in the first fight, it was the first 3-4 rounds. Usman didn't really touch him up as much as he would like to. You know what I mean? He did, break his jaw, but at the same time, I think the pressure that Colby Covington had on Usman forced Usman's hand to come out, swinging. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
I also think at the time, that fight, Covington was the better stand-up fighter.
Oh yeah, of course. But I believe.
Usman got better, and I think Usman's the better stand-up fighter now.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. But in saying so, like for Covington to not had a fight since the time he broke his jaw, he had all that time to recuperate, learn, train. I mean, learning and training doesn't do you no justice if you ain't in the ring fighting. I get that. It's gonna be ring rust. But I believe this time around, with the chip on his shoulder, I think Covington by knockout.
I think like
Usman knockout round 2.
yeah, me too. I don't think like having that much time off is gonna help him.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, if you look at it, Usman, if he does not, and I doubt he's gonna do this because he's a student of the game, just like Israel Adesanya is, right?
Yep.
They train together, they talk a lot, they have a very similar mindset. They're not as showboaty. They are in different ways. But I think if Usman learns anything from the first fight, it's you cannot let this fight go past the 4th round.
Yeah.
Fact.
And I think that's why he knocks him out in the second. Because he's gonna look at the first fight like we all did and say, we all wanted Colby Covington to get punched in the face multiple times. Just because the character that he's playing, he's admitted it that's just what sells. So that's what he is.
Yep.
The character that he played, we all hated. We wanted to see him get beat up. But by the 3rd round, after he broke his jaw and he came out in the 4th still swinging, we was like, oh, Kobe is a bad man, low key.
That's a dog.
Like he's getting punched in the jaw that he just got broke.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So I think Usman sees that and he's just like, look, I can't let this go to that point. I need to knock him out.
I think if it goes past the 3rd round, it's gonna be bad. If it goes past the 3rd round, because we all said it, Kobe's got a gas tank. He's throwing bombs in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th round.
That man's coming with a diesel-sized gas tank, and this fool Usman's got a damn Ferrari.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he's got a gas tank. He's got a chin.
Yeah, he does.
He's got a chin, and because let's be for real, when he knocked out Masvidal, who was the last person to knock out Masvidal? So his chin wasn't that tested.
I also think Masvidal's not that good of a fighter either.
Overrated.
I think he's butt.
You know what I mean?
Overrated.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I believe if it goes past the 3rd round, it's a wrap for Usman.
Ooh, yeah, we definitely gonna have to recap on this one. We definitely gonna have this is one we're gonna have to recap because we're gonna record that this fool Tua got Covington winning. Me and Palis pro Usman. We'll see what it looks now. Now the other one on this card is Thug Rose and Zhang Weili 2.
And still.
Oh,
And
Thug Rose is one of my favorite fighters, man. Her personality is so dope. She don't say nothing. Nothing affects her. She gonna say a prayer before the fight. Hope that she don't hurt you too bad.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably the most versatile too. Stand-up game.
Hey.
And that's what gets her over that Wei Lee character. She knocked her out the first fight, and she was still trying to fight her. She's like, man, it's not over. And she still...
She said, I want to keep punching her. Thug Rose.
It has to be. It's got to be. I mean, like she's... Her whole mentality is like, it's win or nothing. She said she was willing to die for it.
She's a dog.
This is what she loves doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Thug Rose is next level, man.
Yeah,
she is. She got a different mentality. She definitely has that dog mentality.
I mean, that one didn't take too much conversation because we already knew that we was gonna roll with Thug Rose.
Yeah, of course.
She was the one that basically ended Joanna Young Jacek's career.
Yes, she did.
All that damn alien and shit with her big old...
Joanna did all of this just to get slept.
She was the Conor McGregor of women fighting.
Man, like, come on. For me, you let Ronda Rousey knock you out. Ronda Rousey is the last person that I would expect to knock anyone out.
Mm-hmm.
You had no business talking to Thug Rose like that. No business.
No business.
Thug Rose comes away and still.
Mm-hmm.
And still,
That's as far as we're gonna go with UFC. But I told you we was gonna come
But-
back to her.
yes,
We
sir.
talked about this the other day. I think it was me and Pale. We was playing
Yeah.
Apex. And we said, who is really gonna fight Amanda Nunes? She went up in
Yeah.
weight. She went down in weight.
Down a weight,
She beat everybody.
dominated.
I mean, I think Sefa said, was it Sefa? He said she should just retire at this point. Chill,
I would too.
give up the title, let somebody build their way up, come back in, knock them out, take it from them.
That's
Mhm.
reasonable.
I think she should just continue running through the UFC on some Anderson
Yeah.
Silva stuff, bro. If Anderson Silva didn't get cocky like he did against, who was it, Rich Franklin?
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't get cocky against Rich Franklin, he would have been undefeated through and through. But he was too busy doing this, got caught, knocked
It
out.
was no, it wasn't Rich Franklin. It was what's his face? Weidman.
Oh,
Chris
Chris Weidman. Okay, Chris
Chris
Weidman.
Weidman. Yeah.
If he wasn't doing all that, bro, he would have been undefeated through and through. He would have
Yeah,
lost
that's-
later,
Mm-hmm.
but Amanda Nunes, man, who they brought Chris Cyborg over there,
Knocked her
and
out.
she treated her, she sunned her,
Yeah, that wasn't even a matchup.
And
She
Nope.
What was the most disrespectful thing about that fight is she knocked her down 3 times, waited for her to get up,
and knocked her out.
and knocked her out again.
She did some UFC
I think she's
video
the,
game stuff.
Man,
I think Amanda Nunes is the Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson of her division.
ooh, of 3
That's a fact.
divisions.
Mm-hmm.
Only
That's a
reason why I
fact.
say that is because that fool Mighty Mouse ran through his whole division.
One
that
one
was-
loss.
At that point, he had nobody to fight. Hence, why he's not in the UFC no more. He
Yeah,
he tried
got
some
bored.
promotions.
He got bored.
that's tough.
So,
Yeah,
like with Amanda Nunes, in this case, it's either she gives up the title and goes to a different promotion, or she just retire all in all and wait for the next fighter to come up and then have like a Hall of Fame match type shit.
In my opinion, if it was ever to happen, it would be like a first co-ed fight. It will be her. It was ever
He
to
said
happen.
a first
Amanda
co-ed
Nunes
fight,
Amanda Nunes will fight a guy, and she will knock that guy out.
and she will still win.
She will knock that guy out.
Who's
And
the
she's-
one that knocked out Ronda Rousey first?
It was Holly
Holly
Holm.
Holm.
Holly Holm.
Holly Holm.
So to me, the only person that has any bit of a chance is Holly Holm.
No.
No,
I think so. She's tall.
no.
She's tall enough to be able to stay on the outside. Didn't they fight already and she got knocked out?
She got knocked out.
She got knocked out. To me, Holly Holm, build wise, as tall and lengthy as she is, she got to stay on the outside,
No,
and
I
she
don't
just
think
sit there
so.
and jab her up.
That's the same thing what they said about Durandamy.
Durandamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of
She
these
had the-
just Amanda
had the
Nunes
highest
has a
body.
dog that no one else has. This fool Vita said, "Did someone say co-ed? Glad I have eyes that can record everything."
Yeah, I said it.
I think the closest one that will probably even try to get her, but she got knocked out in the second round anyways. It was Megan Anderson.
Oh yeah,
You know,
nobody's touching Amanda Nunes, man. You gotta go.
I
You gotta
think
go
she
to the
should just
island
retire.
and you gotta go to the island and find one of Ngannou's cousins, or go and find a friggin' poly girl to come and fight her.
yep.
Yeah. I think she should just retire at this point. Like, it's no comp.
You think
You
she
get
leaves a
bored
lot of
after
money
that.
on the table though?
No.
That's
think
the
she made
reason.
enough.
That's the reason why I say she just continues to knock down everybody they put in front of her, force
I
Dana
think she
White's
made enough
hand,
already.
and just say, "Yo, you retire me. You pay me to leave. Because if not, I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
beating your people up."
Because I think after that Cyborg fight, when she knocked her out,
Nope.
made like,
Nobody wanted to fight her.
yeah, like and she made like twice as much money on that fight alone,
Yeah.
opposed to other fights that she recently had, which I think she should just retire. There's not really much
Amanda
to.
Nunes, the GOAT. Amanda
Yeah.
Nunes, the GOAT. Let's talk
One
about
of
the other
the-
GOAT of the UFC. Johnny Bones Jones. Does he have an opportunity to lose to anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Same
Not
here.
even to
Nope.
not
Ngannou?
even to Ngannou.
I don't think so either,
Yeah.
man. I went back and so as I was putting the question together, I went back and I rewatched all of his fights. Obviously, we all know the most popularly close fight that he almost lost was to Alexander Gustafsson,
Oh,
and
man,
then to
And Machida,
Lyoto Machida. He adjusted
he almost got.
towards the
Yeah.
end of the fight.
I think he broke his arm in that one, and he
Yeah.
still won.
Broke his arm and still slept him. And then there was another dude that he fought most recently that took him to decision.
Oh, that was
Santos.
No, it wasn't
No,
Santos.
was it? No,
It
it
was
wasn't.
Reyes.
Reyes.
Dominic Reyes. Just for Dominic
Yeah.
Reyes to go and get dominated by everyone else.
Yeah, he got knocked out too.
So seeing what we've seen from John Jones, the man goes on folk party trails, comes in the next week, knocks somebody out, taps him
I think
out.
he's just like, it's kind of like the Amanda Nunes situation. It's kind of like bored, like Demetrius Johnson bored. He went to one division or whatever
Yeah.
type thing. He's just bored now. That's why he moved up. And he thinks he
let's
can be anyone.
Let's be real. Nobody can take him down. You take him down, then what? He's A1 in wrestling.
Mhm.
So if you put Ngannou versus John Jones, and John Jones get a taste of his power,
Yeah.
of course he's gonna take him down. That's
Yeah.
no fact.
I think
That's no cap.
everybody's a way too into the what we've seen lately, and they saw Ngannou stuff the takedowns of Stipe Miocic. Stipe is not that dude. Like when you when you put him next to a John Jones is gonna beat your legs up before he ever tries to take you down.
Beat your legs, beat your body. He's
the
His stand-up is
Adesanya
too
of the heavyweights. Like,
basically.
let's be real. He's the Adesanya of the heavyweights, man. Like,
Yeah.
you just never know what direction it's coming from.
Yep, I believe it.
So we got the GOAT of the men's heavyweight in Johnny Bones Jones, and the GOAT of the women, who I think I think John Jones is fighting what's his face next?
I don't think he took that fight, did he?
No, not Ngannou. He's fighting Derek Lewis, I think.
Oh, is he? So he's fighting Derek Lewis? I thought he pulled out because of I think it was the pay issue.
Oh yeah, I don't think they ever locked it down, but that was like lined up to be his next fight.
Because
I think it was Stipe.
If we're talking about goats in the heavyweights, I think the conversation will be about DC.
Nah.
DC's had a good career.
As long as John Jones is alive and in the UFC and in any
just like
conversation,
his name, DC, default champion.
Discontinued. Discontinued.
Default champion.
I like DC.
I like DC too, but the way he got dominated by John Jones a week after John Jones was on coke.
But he's not retired yet, so it's, you know what I mean.
I don't think
John Jones is the exception. John Jones is the exception.
Also, he's the exception.
Him and Amanda Nunes are the exception. Same with Mighty Mouse. That's the exception.
Yeah.
They are the GOATs because we saw them go undefeated. Demetrius Johnson got bored and lost.
Yeah, he lost to Cejudo. I think that was a fluke.
Oh yeah.
That was a big time fluke. They were just tired of the Mighty Mouse holding the belt.
And then they never did the rematch either. So.
And now Henry Cejudo's played out.
Yeah, and he retired because he thought he was tight.
All right,
You're not that guy, bro.
We're gonna go into the last topic before we get into some bold stuff, we're gonna let y'all get some bold claims out there because I know y'all got some. Boxing. Before we even talk about this, do y'all want to talk? Do we even want to give this a topic here?
That was
Cool.
so underwhelming.
I'm gonna say it for all of us. Tyrone Woodley cannot box. Jake Paul cannot box after that night. We're gonna stay in boxing. We got Wilder and Fury 2 or 3.
3.
Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 3 coming up. Way too early predictions. Who do y'all got? Do you think?
Fury.
Oh, we ain't even gotta talk about this then.
Fury.
You guys don't think that Wilder went and made some adjustments and he's not coming out throwing out widely like he was before?
Nah, he's the same guy.
Fury is just that guy. He's just that guy. He's just gonna come in lackadaisical, like it's another fight.
I think he's waiting.
He's already gotten into Tyson. He's already got into Deontay Wilder's head. He already won the game.
Undefeated.
I think
Undefeated.
he's more waiting for Anthony Joshua than anything.
Who, Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
Ooh, Tyson Fury, Anthony. I don't think Anthony Joshua has a chance, to be honest with you.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't. Tyson Fury, from what I saw from Tyson Fury, in comparison to everything that I've seen from Anthony Joshua, I just think Anthony Joshua doesn't have what it takes to even get past the 6th round.
I think that's his best matchup, and I think Anthony Joshua actually wins that fight.
Whoa!
I think Joshua didn't even knock out Joshua Parker, though.
I mean, that's like most of.
That's like all the Polynesians, though. You ain't gonna knock out any Polynesian. Let's be real.
You can't knock any Polynesian out, man, like that.
Oh, it can be done.
By another Polynesian.
By another Polynesian.
I was gonna say, we all saw Mark Hunt, Ray Seffel sit there and take turns punching each other in the face at K1.
Mm-hmm.
In the prime.
In the prime of their careers, bruh.
In the prime.
This fool Mark Hunt said. Ray Seffel looked at him and said, "Yeah, that was next level, man."
I think it's gonna be Fury.
Yeah, it's Fury. I don't think Wilder gets any better.
Unanimously Tyson Fury.
I don't know. Fury's head movement is like it's
Don't say
crazy.
it. Don't say it. I thought you was about to say it.
Oh,
I thought you was about to say it.
Say what?
Fury's head movements. We're gonna leave it, man.
We're gonna have a lot of pause.
Next. Pause next.
There's a lot of people in the chat right now. To a pause.
All right, y'all. Bold claims for any sport. Y'all got any bold claims that we didn't talk about? Any bold predictions?
Bold prediction.
Nobody's talking about right now.
No.
Justin Herbert's going to be MVP. Anthony Davis is going to be MVP.
That's tough.
Jeez.
That's tough. Jeez.
Anthony Davis
MVP. That's a lot. Damn.
Bold. He plays his first 82 games season.
Oh.
The 76ers get to the finals without Ben Simmons.
Ooh. That's a good one. The 76ers in the finals. Ooh.
Tampa Bay will not make the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, that is pretty bold. I think that's pretty bold.
That's
that is very bold.
They brought back everybody. They brought back everybody.
Tampa Bay will not make the Super Bowl this year.
Ooh, Vita's bold is Luka wins the MVP. The NBA wants it.
I think that's talked about. That's not really a bold statement. I think that's already he's already up there already.
I think
that's foreshadowed already.
Yeah.
Like this fool Kevin Durant could come out and average 39, 12, and 10 and still not be MVP. And this fool Luka only has 25, 9, and 9.
Yep.
with a losing record in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Luka MVP. And any other bold claims you got, Vita or Polly or Tua? Bold claims.
Bold claims. Chiefs don't make it that far either. They get bounced
And what round?
in the first round.
Ooh.
Wild card. They get
First
bounced in
round in
wild
the-
card.
You have them in the wild card?
Yeah, they're in wild card. They're not going to be the first seed in the AFC.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bold.
That's bold.
Vita said Cam will be a starter for a team by week 9.
Oh,
That's bold.
That's not happening.
That's bold.
That's bold though. It's not happening. It's bold.
Ooh, I can't. I want it to happen. I'm not a huge Cam fan, but I'm a fan of dudes who people write off.
Yeah. Underdogs.
Damn, Cam will be
that's
a starter for a team by week 9. The Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
What?
that's bold.
The Baltimore Ravens.
It'll probably
Baltimore.
take the Eagles 2 weeks for them to be like, "Hey Cam,
Dang, 2
Jalen
weeks.
Hurts is not working out for us. Can you come? We'll give you guys. We'll trade off Joe Flacco for you."
That's not bold because I agree with that. The only difference is I agree with my team sucking. You don't.
Yeah. Because the Ravens are in their prime now. So they
Ooh.
gotta do it.
All right, Vita said go through each team and say Cam or damn when it comes to a fit. Let me pull up the least. Let me pull up the least. Let me pull up the list. The least. I'm gonna pull up the list of NFL teams. We're gonna go through it. I'm gonna say an NFL team. And you're gonna say Cam for fit, or you're gonna say damn for nope.
Okay. Go ahead.
Face it right now. Who is better, Cam or that current quarterback? All right. Buffalo.
Damn.
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 Hey, New England. Damn.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, okay. We got 2 dams, 1 Cam. The New York Jets.
Cam.
Damn.
Cam.
We got 1 Cam, 1 damn. Where's 2
Damn.
at? Damn. 2 dams. We got Trevor Lawrence better than Cam Newton right now. Miami Dolphins. I'm sorry, Tua, but damn.
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 The Cleveland Browns. Hold on. Before y'all say yours, Vita right here is saying Cam.
Cam.
What?
Cam. I believe it. Cam.
You said Cam?
Oh, the Browns?
Hold on, enunciate. You say Cam.
Like Cam, as in
Like-
C-A-M. We'll
like
go
Pam.
Browns.
The,
Yes.
the L is silent.
Yes, Cam.
I think damn.
I think
Cam.
damn too. You say Cam?
Cam.
You just
Nah.
became Vita's favorite person right now. That's crazy.
That's tough.
Don't worry, Polly, we'll get him back. The Baltimore Ravens. Cam.
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 He
Cam.
said Cam. He said Cam himself.
Cam. If
I think
if, you
actually.
know, if Trey gets hurt, if he comes in for a game, or if he doesn't see anything, I believe the play style Cam Newton has can fit into the Baltimore Ravens.
You said Trey who? Trey who?
No, I said Huntley.
Oh, Huntley.
Backup.
Oh, Huntley.
I believe he can fit in the
No.
Baltimore Ravens.
What you're saying by Cam is that
You
he's
said Cam.
better than your current quarterback. I'm good.
Quarterback.
I'm just
Right
going.
now.
Nope. You already said Cam. Nope.
Nope.
You
Not
already said Cam.
Hey,
You already said Cam. You already said Cam. This going right on TikTok. Hey Vita, point this point. Where we at? 1 hour and 47 minutes. We're gonna clip it right here. This going on TikTok. We're gonna post it for the Ravens just for you.
Move to the next. Move to the next team.
We're gonna add the Ravens and we're gonna put the jersey in the background and be like, this guy's a Ravens fan.
Oh, this guy. Come on. Next team.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Cam.
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 And that's with all disrespect to Ben Roethlisberger.
That's just 100% just
That's with all disrespect to Ben Roethlisberger.
all disrespect. Yes. Cam.
Cam.
Cam. Unanimous. Cincinnati Bengals. Damn.
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 Think Joe Burrow's that dude.
Joey B is that guy.
Think Joey B's that guy.
Breakout sophomore season.
Yep. He gonna be healthy all year. Indianapolis Colts.
Cam. No, Cam. Cam.
Who's it? Carson Wentz, right?
Carson
Or
Wentz.
damn. I'm going damn.
I'm
It
torn.
could work. It could work. Cam. I'm gonna go Cam. They don't have a quarterback right now.
Prime Wentz with the Eagles. That's
Hey, Carson Wentz with this O line, I'm saying damn.
damn.
This man literally didn't have a chance to get hurt in the game because he hurt himself.
Mm-hmm.
The Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill.
Damn.
Damn.
Ryan
What? You gotta think about it?
I'm not a Ryan Tannehill fan.
I'm not
Why?
either because he took Mariota's spot, but that man is balling.
He's balling right now. He changed his whole career in like one little game.
No, come back
One
to me
game.
on that one. Come back to me on that one.
Come back to you on that one.
No, you're gonna have to say it now.
Oh, damn.
There you go. He was just gonna
Yeah.
postpone his damn. The Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson. Damn.
Damn.
Did you say Cam?
He said, damn.
Damn.
Oh. Damn, Farouk. Damn. Where we at? Jacksonville Jaguars. Damn.
Damn. I don't think he's better than Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor
Nah.
Lawrence, that dude.
No.
Clemson quarterbacks just built different.
They
Nope.
Kansas City Chiefs. Cam. Just playing.
Damn.
are. Damn.
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 Just-
That's 100%. Hands down.
100%. Unanimous damn.
We have multiple options here. The Denver Broncos. You got Drew Lock. You got Teddy Bridgewater. Both of them are Cam to me.
Cam. Yeah, I think that was a Cam too.
Cam.
Cam. The Las
Actually, I
Vegas. Oh! Wait a minute.
I think damn. I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is like that. I don't think Drew Lock is like that either. I think he's. I'm gonna say Cam on that one. On the Broncos.
I'm going with Cam. I'm going with Cam on both.
Cam.
Cam. The Las Vegas Raiders. Cam.
Cam.
Derek Carr's not that guy.
He's butt.
The LA Chargers. Bro, that's damn times 10.
That's damn. Damn.
Go Ducks. We finally got a quarterback to cheer about in the NFL, Polly.
Facts.
But Mariota disappointed us. The Washington football team with Fitzmagic.
Damn.
Cam.
I gotta say, damn.
I think
Yeah.
Fitzmagic fits.
Fitzmagic is that dude. The Philadelphia Eagles. Damn.
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 Yeah, that's
Damn.
right. The New York Giants. Daniel Jones.
Cam.
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 They don't want to say that he's a bust, but he's a bust. Like they don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
That's why they're still starting him.
If you're wide open, running for a touchdown, and you get tripped up by your own feet, yeah, you a bust.
Man had what was like an 80, it could have been an 85-yard touchdown.
Against the Eagles.
Straight ass.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Damn. He said that with all disappointment.
The Chicago Bears. They have Andy Dalton and they have Justin Fields.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Justin Fields Justin Fields about to. Did they name him the number 2?
Yeah, he's a number 2.
Yeah, he's number 2. Yeah, he's number 2.
The Patriots cutting Cam Newton for Mac. What's his name? Mac Jones.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mac Jones. While the Bears are over here keeping Andy Dalton. The Minnesota Vikings.
Damn.
Cam.
Damn.
You say Cam? Tua?
I say Cam.
Oh,
I say damn.
over Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins ain't that guy, bro.
He's gonna
He
ruin
ain't.
Justin Jefferson's career.
This is him. Kirk Cousins is like this.
I'm trying to figure out what he's doing.
I know. I was like, what the hell is that, dude? What are you doing?
All I see is arm go like the Detroit Lions with Jared Goff.
Cam.
Cam.
Ooh, Cam.
Cam.
Ooh,
Jared Goff is not that guy neither.
the Green Bay Packers. Jordan
definitely
Love,
Definitely
Aaron
Cam.
Rodgers.
Definitely damn. Unanimous damn.
Damn. The New Orleans Saints. They got Jameis Winston, and they got what the hell's his
Cam.
name? Hill.
That's Cam all the way.
Damn.
Damn. I think Jameis learned enough. I'm gonna go with damn.
Damn.
The Carolina Panthers. Sam Darnold. Is there a potential
Damn.
reunion there?
Cam.
Cam. Bali went with Cam. Tua
with
said,
Cam.
damn. I want to hear what Vita says.
If it didn't work the first time in the New York, then it didn't work. It's not gonna work the second time.
Facts. I'm gonna see what Vita says when we come back to the chat. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This better be a unanimous damn.
It's a damn.
The Atlanta Falcons. Cam.
Oh, that's Cam. Matt Ryan ain't shit. He hasn't been shit since the Super Bowl.
Nah, that's damn. I don't think so.
That's not surprising. Matt Ryan's still that dude.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley's about to have a career year this year.
And it's gonna be because of Matt Ryan.
The San Francisco 49ers. We're gonna include both Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance.
Damn.
Oh, Vita said bring Cam back ASAP. Sheesh. Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray.
Damn.
Seattle Seahawks, dangerous.
Damn.
The LA Rams, Matt Stafford.
Damn.
Took it across the board. I think there was only a handful of teams that we took Cam over damn. And the standouts are like the Broncos,
Raiders,
the Raiders, the Steelers, the Ravens.
I hate you.
Hey, you the one that said Cam.
Oh, back up, man. I didn't know he was gonna come over and start.
The Giants. That's pretty much it that we're unanimous about.
Mm-hmm.
So Cam Newton. So going to Vita's bold claim, he has a pretty good chance. He has like a 30% chance based on what we went through with all the teams to start in week 9. Any other bold claims before we wrap it up?
Nope.
All right, cool. Before we go into all facts, no feelings, we got 2K coming out. We ain't even gonna talk about 2K. I just wanted to say it's coming out. Are there any other games aside from 2K that y'all are looking forward to releasing?
Dying Light. I played the first one. It was a really good game.
What was that?
Dying Light.
Oh, Dying Light. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that one. What about you,
that
too?
was a really good game.
Oh, shoot. I'm excited. I heard that they're going to revamp Ghost.
Ooh. Even with Vanguard coming out?
No. It was in the talks saying that one of the Call of Duties that they wanted to revamp was Ghost, and Ghost is probably one of the the better Call of Duties I was on.
I agree.
And if they do that, then I'm shoot. That's the only shooting game I'm gonna be playing this Ghost.
Call of Duty Ghost. Sherlock P to the rescue. Hey man.
Oh yeah, and Among Us on X. I can't wait.
You get an F in Among Us.
Yeah.
You get an F.
F plus. F plus.
People just hate the way
F minus.
I play the game, man. You know what I'm saying?
You get an F minus. All right, cool. Pale, wrap us up with all facts, no feelings, and then if you don't know, now you know.
All right. We're gonna start with some easy ones. James Harden wins a ring before Westbrook.
Yeah.
Feelings.
Feelings?
That's fake.
It's fake.
It's fake.
It's fake.
Nothing about that team works
Nope.
in the long run. They're gonna get wins. They're gonna win 60 plus games this year.
Mm-hmm.
But Kobe said it. All of the greats said it. Can't win with an ISO heavy team. When the next best player after those three is Joe Harris, that is the poorest of poor Klay Thompsons that you could ever get.
And Patty Mills.
Patty Mills is that dude in the Olympics. He ain't that dude in the NBA.
Yeah. All right.
Vita said feelings. That's fake.
Feelings. Big time.
Tony Romo, overall better player than Troy Aikman.
Facts.
Feelings.
Facts.
Feelings.
Facts.
It's a fact.
Facts.
Tony Romo, overall better players than Troy Aikman?
Yeah, Romo has
Yep.
more passing yards, more touchdowns, a better completion percentage, a better TD percentage, and he has one of the highest QBR ratings for a non-Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Troy Aikman had one of the best running backs of that era, if not the best running back of that era.
Maybe because I don't like Tony Romo. That's why I didn't say fact.
I didn't like him when he played because of the Cowboys fans. But after, as he moved into the booth, I respected the hell out of him. This man narrated the game before the game ever happened.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Vita said facts. Vita is a heavy Troy Aikman is not Hall of Fame worthy guy, and I agree with him.
Mm-hmm. All right. James Harrison was more feared than Ray Lewis.
Oh, that was fact.
Oh,
that was fact.
That's facts.
Because James Harrison was the only linebacker that
That's facts.
Everybody said that they didn't want to get hit by him.
He is taking dudes' heads off, literally. He ended Joshua Cribbs' career twice. Damn, that's a good question. James Harrison is more feared than Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis and will always be the general of that defense, right? James Harrison will always be that most feared linebackers on the defense.
Ooh.
James Harrison also had the most fines in the NFL ever in history.
Dang, all from them hits, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
All right, last one. Disregarding rings, Prime T-Mac was better than Prime Kobe.
Damn.
Disregarding rings, Prime T-Mac was better than Kobe. Prime Kobe.
Damn.
False.
False.
False. I hate this question.
Yeah, that damn. T-Mac was nice in his
All right. I'm gonna answer this. This is how I'm gonna answer it. We know what Kobe did. But we know what we know what T-Mac could have did. That's why I say Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Give T-Mac 2 more healthy years, hands down it would have been T-Mac, regardless of rings. Ooh, Vita said, wait, Polly, hold that. You need to bring that to the podium. Woo! Bring that to the podium. Go ahead, Vita. What? Like I said, man, we know what Kobe did. We saw it.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing left as far as potential. Everything was literally left on the court.
Mm-hmm.
T Mac left some of it in the doctor's room because of them knees. If I would have seen 2 more good years of prime T Mac, I have no doubt in my mind that I would be saying T Mac for a fact. Damn, next question's heavy.
Gotta go with the bean.
Gotta go with the bean.
Damn, that question's heavy. Wow. That's a great question.
Really good question.
Yeah,
Hold that.
definitely.
Oh, he said hold that for the next debatables. We're gonna bring that up in the next debatables. Woo, that's a good
We'll
question.
bring. Yeah,
Cliffhanger.
I'm gonna say fact and go on to the next episode of Debatables.
Woo! I can't even be mad either. Like, I can't be mad that you say fact. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. We gonna end it off with the second episode. We've included this new segment called "If You Don't Know, Now You Know."
Now you know.
It's a quiz segment where you, the viewer, have about a minute. There's like a 5-7 second lag on this. You got about a minute. We'll say 45 to a minute to answer the question. Me and Tua got 25 to 30 to answer the question. Last week I went 0 for 7. So let's see if we can do better this week, Tua.
There you go. I put some easy ones in there for y'all, man. But
I
here
couldn't
we
even
go.
I couldn't even get the easy ones last week.
All right, man. Starting off with if you don't know, now you know. Who did Steven Spielberg originally want for the main role of Dr. Alan Grant that played in Jurassic Park?
Who did he want?
Mm-hmm. Who did he want originally for that main role?
Who got the role?
Sam Neill.
George Clooney.
Easy.
He said easy.
Easy. What's that dude? Frank, what's his name?
He doesn't know.
Clint
He's
Eastwood.
lying.
Clint Eastwood.
All right. What does the chat say?
Chat. Let's see what chat says.
Easy. Clint Eastwood.
All right, 0 for 1 for both of you guys.
Damn. Robert De Niro. He said Robert De Niro.
All right, correct answer was Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
I hate Harrison Ford so much. He's so old. Damn, Harrison Ford.
Next one. What musician was deported from Japan in the 1980s for possession of marijuana?
Wasn't it one of the Beach Boys? No.
What's that dude? The one that
It's not Akon.
1980s?
It's the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Deported from Japan.
probably one of that I think it's the Nirvana guys.
Musical artist?
Mm-hmm. What musician?
Had to be a rock star.
I'm gonna go with one of the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys. Vita said Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
That fool's Korean. but anyways, I will go with the dude from Nirvana.
Kurt Cobain?
Kurt Cobain.
Wrong. Correct answer was Paul McCartney from the Beatles.
Oh.
The Beatles, not the Beach Boys. I like how this fool tour went with a drug head.
1 for 2.
Did you say 1 for 2? Bro, you 0 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I said 0 for 2, 0 for 2.
And we all 0 for 2. You too, Vita.
All right. Which artist played 27 different instruments on their debut album?
Kanye West.
All right.
Oh, shit. Sweden official, thanks for the follow. All the weed head.
On their debut album?
on their
20
debut album.
27 different instruments on the. I can't answer again, can I?
Nope,
Damn.
one and done.
Shit, I don't even know.
27
He's a DJ, the one I'm thinking
different.
about.
Hey, you never know. DJs make albums too. DJ Khaled, we the best. Who?
Could be Prince.
Final answer.
Shit, it was either that or Steve Aoki. But he doesn't. He does. I go Prince.
What does the chat say?
Vita hasn't said anything. Oh, Vita said Timberland. Oh, that's a good guess.
Correct answer is Purple Rain Prince.
Prince.
You took my answer, man. That's the only reason you said Prince. You
Oh,
ugly.
Hey, I got the first right answer. Stop being mad.
You ugly.
Let me be great.
I'm 1 for 3 too.
Nah.
Oh
You
for
0
3.
for 3.
Dang.
All right.
I'll take the L.
What part of the film Pulp Fiction was filmed backwards?
That's the
The
one with
shooting.
Pulp
The
Fiction?
shooting.
That's the one with Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, and John
The shooting
Travolta.
part. The door. I think it was the door or the wall. The bullet holes. Oh,
I don't even know. I don't even remember that movie, bro.
Damn.
Pulp Fiction. That movie's so old.
yeah, it is.
Samuel L.
What is it?
Jackson. And is that Bruce Willis? It's not Bruce Willis, is it?
Bruce Willis
Bruce
and
Willis?
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Damn. I seen it. It's just hella old. The
What's
Naked
that?
Lady. Vita said the Naked Lady.
Uh,
Damn. Taking
It
L's
was-
left and right.
The overdose scene.
Oh,
When the lady overdosed,
They filmed it backwards?
they filmed it backwards.
That movie's trash anyways.
All right. The anime one right here. You guys probably will get this one.
Maybe.
What ore is used to forge a Nichiren blade? Nichiren blade? I don't know. I don't think I'm saying it right.
It don't matter if you say it right or wrong. I still don't know the answer.
Nichiren. This is from famous Demon Slayer.
What or? Damn. I don't even know the name of the ore, but man, yeah, I ain't even gonna try to guess it.
me neither.
Boo. Fake fan.
What is it?
What does the chat say? Chat never watched it, huh?
No, I don't think Vita ever watched it.
Called the Scarlet Crimson Iron Sand and the Scarlet Crimson Ore.
Man, they forge your sword, and your sword takes the color of your style. I don't know. That show sucks. Let me ban this fool from the chat real quick. I'm gonna time you out. You're gonna get timed out, Vita. You don't come in here with that blasphemy.
All right, we're gonna have the last two questions. Going to be a sports one. Who are the only two quarterbacks to ever have a winning record against Tom Brady in the regular season?
In the regular season? Ooh. The two quarterbacks to have a winning record against Tom Brady in the regular season.
Joe Flacco?
I'm on auto draft? Wait, I'm on auto draft. Wait a minute. No.
I'm going to go Joe Flacco. Bro, who I got?
Drew Brees and Patty Mahomes.
Who you got to him?
Vita says Cam Newton and Patrick Mahomes.
I got in the regular season?
Yep. You said Joe Flacco. And
Yep.
who else?
I don't have a second one. Patrick Mahomes.
Well, you're wrong, Tua. So you're half right. Drew Brees is one of them.
Damn.
And the second one is Alex Smith.
Alex Smith. Dang, Vita had Cam and Patrick. Alex Smith.
All right, last one. What NBA player has the record of being fouled out the fastest?
Oh, bro, what was his name? He's a scrub. Man, I don't know his name.
You want to throw a guess out there?
Dennis Rodman.
What player? Patrick Beverly.
Okay. Both of you guys.
See what Vita says. See if Vita got it. You got it, Vita? Fastest player to ever get fouled out of an NBA game. Was it John Sally?
Is that his answer?
Two Shoes Timmy. He said Two Shoes Timmy.
Correct answer is Bubba Wells from the Dallas Mavericks.
A scrub, told you.
He got fouled out in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Tried to hack-a-shack Dennis Rodman,
Oh wow.
which
Dennis.
failed. He made 9 of 12 free throws that game. So it failed.
Get him out. Get him out.
So Tua has one right answer out of 7.
That's tough.
And that concludes If You Don't Know, Now You Know.
That's it. I ain't getting no, man. I ain't even get a chance to get a right answer.
First show, first points, baby. First up. Let's go.
Nah. You get a Daniel Cormier point. That's whack.
Point is a point, baby. Let me be great.
I gave you that answer.
Hey,
That's whack.
If you're not first, you're last, baby.
You ain't first either. We all last. To the end.
Last time, Jake, you had no right answers.
The middle finger there. Watch it come up. All right, y'all. That's it for episode 12. We'll be back next week. It's going to be an NFL heavy episode next week. If you guys want, get your picks in for the week. We're gonna be doing a TTE pick'em. We're at the end of the year at the Super Bowl. We're gonna be having a Super Bowl party in Las Vegas. TTE's gonna be out there. The loser with the most wrong picks is gonna have to spin the wheel of challenges, which could be you're gonna be wearing the thong out on the strip. You're gonna be eating the hottest chip in the world. You're gonna be eating some hot noodles.
We all know what Soy wants to do now.
Wearing Daisy Dukes and doing a karaoke. It's gonna be something like that, but that's what we're gonna be doing next week. It's gonna be NFL heavy. So those of y'all NFL fans, make sure y'all invite them. We're gonna be talking heavy about that. But we'll see y'all next week, episode 13. You'll see these 3 faces there. Tua's gonna be here. Bala's always here. Y'all gotta see my face. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.